where we have started from. Jonathan was calling Clara to ask her where she is, cause for us we knew that her friend, the friend of Clara, told Jonathan that the wife went to meet the ex. So Jonathan wanted to know where her wife is. Then she called Clara to ask her, where are you? Guess what? Clara replied to Jonathan that I'm in the market. Then Jonathan was like, why that I'm not seeing that? Why that I'm not hearing noise in the background? Then Clara was like, I told you I'm in the market. Please don't start. Then Clara removed the phone. That thing what Clara did was not good at all. First of all, it is very good to communicate with your partner, or to communicate with the person you live with. If Clara could have could have told Jonathan where he is or where she is, trust me that Jonathan could be very, very safe and say, oh, if my wife has told me that she has going to meet the ex, that means there is nothing wrong they are doing right now. But if you keep quiet and you lie to your husband that you are in the market, yet you are not in the market, trust me, what you are doing is not good at all. I'm going to tell you some story. By the way, that thing happened to the person I know. That woman told the man that I'm going to see my mother. Then the man gave some money to the wife so that she buys some things to take to the mother. But guess what happened? The woman was not going to see the mother, but the woman called the mother and told her that if my husband calls you and ask me that am I at home, tell her that yes, I am there. But when he says that give me my wife, I talk to her on the phone, tell her that you have sent me somewhere. That was the woman telling the mother. The mother was like, all right, but where are you going? Then she was like, I'm going out with the friends. But before going there to proceed, let me welcome to Trending TV series Yugi, and my name is Sharoni. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, my dear, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, put a bell. Whenever I put a video, you will be the first to get notification. And I really thank all my returning subscribers. You guys, you are really amazing. And we are on the series called The Most Scaring Marriage Ever, found on Mr. Area channel, and here we do reviews and recaps. Tell me where you are watching from. I will send greetings to you in my next video. As I'm proceeding, then the woman told the mother that if my husband asks you that I am at home, tell her that yes, I am at home, but you have sent me somewhere. Guess what? It took like hours. Then the man called to ask the mother that my wife did my wife reach well? Cause she told me she's coming to your home. What? Then the mother was like, yes, she reached home, and thank you for the things you sent there. Thank you for the things you gave to me. Then the guy was like, all right. Then she said, then the guy said, if my wife comes back at home, send greetings to her. Cause for me, I'm trying to call her, but she is not picking. But the woman was going to meet another man. They had fun. Coming back at home, remember they were the woman left her car somewhere. Then they used the one car for the other guy. They had fun. Coming back to get her car, guess what happened? They got a terrible accident, and the other guy died, but the woman didn't die at all. The woman got a severe, terrible accident. Then she was took in the hospital. She was there for like 3 months, but after all, she was very fine. Then the guy, after that woman healed, the guy asked the woman, where were you from? Where were you coming from? Because I remember you told me that you were from your mommy. How comes you were in another man's car? Where were you coming from? Then the lady was very ashamed. But do you know what the guy did to the woman? So what I'm trying to tell you, you guys, you have to be very careful when you are lying to your partner. Like, guess if Clara got something when he's going back at home, if Clara got some problem when he has lied to the man that I'm in the market, yet he is meeting the ex, which is not very good. Even Clara doesn't know that the man knew that her friend told her that this Clara went to meet the ex. So it is very good to communicate to your partner. If you lie that in presence of your ex, what do you mean your ex will take it? That even the ex, if he has something on you, then he has to start from, cause for you and your husband you are not in a good situation. Because if you are not in good situation, if you are in good situation, that means you could have told your partner the right thing. That means you are giving this hacks a way forward to start quoting you know. So you have to be very careful on the things you are saying, because you might lie and, my dear, you get something bigger, and you can even you can even find it. You cannot even find the way how you can tell your partner that I was coming to this way, then I got this. I send greetings to Mavreen Adam from Dominic. I send greetings to you. I send greetings to Jonathan Makawa from Malawi. I send greetings to people from Gabon. Susan from Zambia. I send greetings to you. Rose from Jamaica. People from Zimbabwe. People from Sierra Leone, people from Zambia, I send greetings to you. Emmanuel from Zambia, people from St. Vincent, Zuleika from Iraq, people from Orlando from Florida, Andre from Barbados, people from Aguria, Sharon from Uganda, Pastor Anna from Sierra Leone, I send greetings to you. People from Tobago, people from Switzerland, people from the natural highland of the Caribbean, Dominic, people from Bahamas, Humber Highland, I send greetings to you. People from Guyana, South America, I send greetings to you. Maria from Jamaica, Cindy from Jamaica, people from St. Thomas, USA, Clara Emmanuel from Zambia, Peterson from Canada, and the people from Canada, I send greetings to you. People from ENG, Gloria from Canada, people from Oman, Jacksonville from Florida, Tonya from Apovira, Joy from America, I send greetings to you guys. Thanks for the amazing support, and I really do appreciate it. When Clara left the phone, then Jonathan was like, why didn't you sorry, Hux was like, why didn't you tell your husband where you are? Then Clara was like, I don't want to disturb him. I don't want to give him stress. That is why I lied to him. Then this guy was like, but you could have told him the truth. It is very better you tell him the truth. So this one was like, let us just leave that. Then this one was like, the guy was like, okay, can I take you and see some of and you see some house I'm building? Guess what? Hey, this is a coincidence. We are on the series called Most Scaring Marriage Ever, found on Mr. Area channel, and here we do reviews and recaps. Guess what? When Hux brought Clara to the site to see where he's building, he saw him a big he's building apartments, big apartments, but for him he was like that this is a small thing I'm building. Then Clara was like, no, this is not a small thing, this is very big, this is very huge. That is Clara saying that, but thanks for working. But guess what? Hey, the husband of Clara is working on this money's site. The husband is working on this man's site. This is a coincidence. Who could knew that Jonathan could work for Hux? Who could knew that Clara can come to the site and find his husband working as a foreman, working on the site? He couldn't She couldn't believe that. And then the guy was like, okay, let me ask this one where the foreman is. Then guess what, the Jonathan looked at Clara. Hey, Jonathan looked at Clara when Clara is with Huxley. But remember, Clara has lied to the husband that I'm in the market. But where? And coincidence, then Clara saw Jonathan. Then Clara was like, is this the company where you are working from? Is this the job you are working from? This is why you were lying to me. But guess what? Jonathan told Clara that so you even told me that you were in the market. So is this the market you are telling me about? This is the market you are telling me about? Ooh. So that is why I told you that lying to your partner is not very good at all, because Clara didn't know that he can find the money on the site. She couldn't know. So you people, you have to be very careful to the things you are doing. You can tell your wife, your husband that I'm going to this way, yet you are going to another side, and guess what? You find yourself there. You find your money when he's there, and also the guy finds you when you are also there. And you start looking to each other, the way even Clara was looking at Jonathan, asking him, is this the job? Is this the job you were telling me about? So this is the office you are telling me about. This is the reasons why you have been yelling to us. This is the reasons why you were yelling to us. You lost your job and you couldn't communicate to me. And you couldn't tell me that you lost your job. So every day you work, you do each and everything and you come to this one, but you could have told me. This is the reason why I told you that Jonathan could have told Clara the truth. For us women, we are very understanding. Unless when you have find a stupid woman. But every woman has to understand if the man has lost the job. But Jonathan didn't do that. Jonathan didn't tell the wife. But and as I told you that it will be very bad Clara to find out by herself that the man lost the job. The man doesn't have any job. But if you could have told your wife that, babe, I no longer have a job, trust me, even that woman can cut the costs she has been using. But for you, you didn't do that, and you didn't know that your wife one day or one time can find you. Okay. If she has not found you, but another person can see you and tell her that your husband told you works in the company, yet I have found him doing to the site, working at the site, carrying cement, carrying each and everything. So Clara was very pissed at Jonathan, because the man you were sleeping with and he cannot tell you what he's going through. That is very bad. And Clara called and told him, but I'm your wife. You could have told me that. Even the guy was very surprised. So is this your husband? But I liked Hux's advice to the woman that maybe he didn't want to make you worry. That is why he did not tell you that he lost the job. That is why he didn't tell you. But Clara was like, he could have told me. Do you know that this guy was yelling to us over food, that we are doing this and this and this? So this is the situation he was going through, but he could have told me. So a man there who is there, and you have lost your job, and you are afraid to tell your wife that my wife might leave me. What my dear, you better tell him before she finds out by herself. Because if she finds out by herself, things will not be very good. Things will not be very okay at all. Has now Clara found out that the guy lost the job. The guy doesn't have the job. But remember, the guy has been moving out every day with the car, smarting himself, but yet he doesn't have a job, and he comes here to the site. Tell me where you are watching from. I will send greetings to you in my next video. And we are on the series called Most Scaring Marriage Ever, found on Mr. Area channel. And here we do reviews and recaps. I send greetings to Tonya from Apovira, Tina from Nigeria. I send greetings to people from Guyana. I send greetings to people from Namibia, people from Kingston, Jamaica, William from Bahamas, people from Connecticut, USA, Irene from USA, Charis from Nairobi, people from PNG, Winston from Zambia, Daniel from Cameroon, people from Sierra Leone, Rosemont Daniels, I send greetings to you. Zlaika from Iraq, I send greetings to you, darling. People from PNG, Gloria from Canada, Mafa from Jamaica, Joanne from Jamaica, Joy from America, people from 65 Jamaica, Sylvia Wisdom from Jamaica, Agatha Lawrence from New Jersey in the USA, people from Canada, and Peterson from Canada. I send greetings to you in my next video. After Clara getting pissed off, then he had to leave the site, but before leaving the site, he was like, this guy couldn't have do this to me. He could have told me I'm his wife. He could have communicated to me, because he has been going through a lot. Then the guy was also like that, but forgive him, because he has been going through a lot. That is why he didn't tell you. You know, sometimes men fear to tell their wife that I lost a job. Some of them, they fear because a woman can leave me. If I refuse my wife to go to work, if I tell her that I lost my job, that means she will demand that means she will demand to go and work. That is why most of the times men fear to tell their wife that I lost a job, because a woman will start demanding that, babe, now see, if I was working, I could have supported you, and then you will say that if I supported my wife to go and work, that means he could support me in somehow somewhere. So Clara had to leave and go, but Ax told Clara that we shall talk, we shall communicate. Then this one was like, okay. Then she left in the car, but on the other side, those things were not very good. A man to lie to the wife, and the wife to lie to the man, because you never know what can really happen. Clara didn't know that he can find Jonathan to the site, and Jonathan couldn't know that Clara can find me to the site. So if Jonathan could have followed his friend's advice, Kenny told Jonathan that you could tell your wife better earlier. You could tell your wife what you are going through. But Jonathan couldn't say that, couldn't do that. So that when Clara left, then these two people started fighting. Jonathan started fighting with the boss. Now that was very bad. Jonathan to fight with the boss now, because he has now lost the job. There are some times when you have to cool your temper. There are sometimes you have to cool down. So because not every man who is going to be with a woman or to be with your woman that he's going to be quoting her. No, there are times when a man is there, when they are just friends. Now these are the exes. So for you as a man who lost the job, you couldn't have fight with the boss, because now this is your boss. If you lose your job, where will your family get food? How will you feel, how will you provide for your family? Yet you doesn't have a job and you doesn't have money. So sometimes you have to cool down in case you need that person, in case that person is your boss, even though he has told you some words which has makes you pissed off, but you have to cool down, you as a person. Love you guys.